And taking the ball for the Yankees, Elmer Rodriguez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
High fly ball out to left field. Dominguez under it. One up, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Corey Seager, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under this one. And that is that. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, and on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob deGrom. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9 over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Whoa.
deGrom in his 12th season, 37 years young, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2010. Pitch misses inside. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Ball.
And the 1-0 on the ground. And that's just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down and out where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Got him swinging for the K, and the runner holds. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 24.
First and second, one out. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, one out. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a pop-up. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Grisham on second. Bellinger at first. 2 out of the inning. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. We played an inning, no score. Back in New York, top of the second, Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one lifted to left. Dominguez settles under it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No score here in the second.
No, that's a ball.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
There's a swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, two down. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
That's a ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, two down.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing, and he popped it up. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. That one carrying. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Ryan McMahon in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul.
Ball 1.
Swings through it for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
That's the ball. Ball 2.
Next
Ball
pitch is
3.
outside. And a full pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Corner.
Misses inside. Ball 1.
Oh.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. A 2-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That one missed. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Seager batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Texas plates 2 on the homer, and it's 2-zip. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, left field. Nimmo racing over to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trisha.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-2. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. There comes an 0-2 to Judge.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Grisham at first, one gone.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants. Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Fouls away the first offering. Got him swinging for the strikeout. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Judge up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez.
No, that's a ball.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of the third.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls away the first offering. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back for more from the Bronx. Start of the fourth, Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Young.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, Chisholm. The throw to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
That's outside. Ball one. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Bayo. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Carter stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that is foul. Here's a 1-2.
Ball two.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Quick move to first. Carter dives back in safely. And it's fouled away. Play from his knees. The throw is high and over his head.
Definitely a costly throwing error right there, and because it ended up out of play, the runners move up to second and third. So now they have to contend with the pair of runners in scoring position. So on the mound, you just have to try to minimize the damage.
Next to hit, Josh Smith, left field, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers lead the pair, but they're on top 2-0. Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses up and in. That's That's hard hit in the line.
Foul,
And
foul.
foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Hard hit left side. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Right through there for a strike. Popped up. Smith under it. 2 down.
Up next
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Austin Wells.
Austin Wells digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball popped up. Seager under it. And that will end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the fifth. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fouled off left side. Man at second. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now.
Oh. No.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, right field. Judge should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away.
Number 4, designated hitter Andrew McCutchen.
Now here's Andrew McCutchen.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Comes up empty.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
On the ground to first, Goldie. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one at the knees for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Este. Caballero.
First
No,
pitch, and
that's
it
a ball.
just misses.
Ball.
He's
Outside.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering is fouled back. Way upstairs, and the count's full. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next for the Yankees,
Back to the top of the Yankee order.
number 12.
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. A walk, and he's also singled. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching for the
On the
Yankees,
mound now, Ryan
number
Yarbrough.
33.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hey!
He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a foul ball. That's way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Rangers trying to break this one open. And we're the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 20, Ezekiel.
2 aboard with 1 out. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And the strike call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Young, the lead runner at second. Berger at first. 1 gone. Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two on, 1 out. That one almost got him. And now it's 1-2. Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Outside.
No, that's a ball.
Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
The 2-1. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Rangers leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Up next for the Yankees.
Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So now with one away and a man at second, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-1. There's a strike. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Hilton Jr.
On the ground, just there for a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's the ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
First and third, one down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Cole Winn will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right
foul.
side, down the line, and it's foul.
Ball.
Next
That's
one
the
is
ball.
off the play. Ball 2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Number
We have a new pitcher on the mound. Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
Cruz, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007.
Come on, Fernando.
The 1-2 stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Here we go, Fernando.
The 1-2 way inside, gets out of the way. Two on the way. In the air to left center. Grisham under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 24, Brandon.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now. Let's go, Fernando.
On the ground to Jazz. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
Just
Nope,
missed.
outside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 1. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yankees looking to rally.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Here comes the 0-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carter on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gavin Collier, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Latz also getting ready. The Rangers leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball. Hey!
On a line. Base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. That one inside. Ball 1. Caballero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's away.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the 8th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Foul ball.
Ball. High.
And that skips into dirt. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball 2. That's off the plate.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, is Berger.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Fernando Cruz won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Brent Hedrick taking over on the mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Two down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. That one found hard the other way. And the lefty with the 0-1. Just missed. That's in for a strike, a slider. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Rangers as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for the
They
Rangers,
turn things over to the southpaw,
67,
Jacob Latz.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
swings through that one.
Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Smith. Got him on the off-balance throw. And a key out leading off the bottom of the eighth.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a two-run lead.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Yankees down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side, Smith handles, throws to first, and the Yanks go quietly. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 1. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And
That's
with
the ball.
that, we're underway in the Bronx.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
No, that's a ball.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. To the right side. Goldie takes it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on, collecting a few big hits, and scoring more runs.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where
McCutcheon on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe.
pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one.
That's a ball.
And that is out of play. Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's to third, and that one handled. Slings to first, 2 out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Josh Young. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Runner at second, 2 down. Up the middle. Over to Goldie. Third out, and that ends the frame. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in New York and pitching in this game, Jacob deGrom. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Gets him to chase after that one. Way inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Batting second, the right fielder,
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Right through there for a strike.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two now. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Bellinger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball. Ball.
There's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after one. Back for more from the Bronx. Second inning set to go. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Huh. That's a ball.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
One-two now. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Close,
No,
but
that's
called
a ball.
And the count's full. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ball.
The 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Two down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 20, Ezekiel Duran.
And now here is Ezekiel Duran.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 down, nobody on. Drops one down in front of the plate. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Out at third, and that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back in New York, bottom of the second, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The second baseman, Jazz Jr.
The 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one way inside. Inside, backs him off again. Stays alive. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6, the first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Strike 1.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Ball to strike. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Fastball almost got him there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that one fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball 1.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Grounded out his first time up.
No, that's a ball.
The Rangers with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball 2.
In the dirt.
Yes.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And ball 4 to aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The bat, number 4, designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
Smith over at second. Nimmo over at first with 1 away. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
What a stop. There's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back in the Bronx, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Ball. Nope. Ball two.
This one popped up. Smith gets under it. And there's one down.
Batting in, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
Nope. That's inside.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo in position. And that is the third out of the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the top of the fourth. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Just missed.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just...
Hard hit, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe on the board first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now here is Jake Berger.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32, Evan.
One out man at first. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Oh!
Young, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Young around third. And they lead by 2. Dominguez fires it in quickly. That holds the runner at second base.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. That's out to center field. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rangers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
Just missed. Gets him to chase after that one.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And ball 1 to Judge.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Hey!
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball.
Really
Outside.
good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And
oh!
foul ball. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Cody
Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's
Good
out the
location,
corner.
good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at first, one away.
Oh.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one fouled off. Judge off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. We played 4. It's the Rangers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Out towards right center field. Judge drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
Out to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
The bat, number 4, designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew McCutchen stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 0-1 now. Ripped to right. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Strike two.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. One left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Carter takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That one the other way. Not there in time. And that's the first hit for them in this one. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher,
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. And that drops in for a strike. Goldie stands at first with one out. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Just missed.
Outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the inning. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Yankees,
Yarbrough on to
number
pitch out of the pen
33,
here.
Ryan Yarbrough.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Up.
0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Wells takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Brent Hedrick, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz warming up as well. Called strike right there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That's the ball.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it remains 2-2. In the dirt. And a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Ball one.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is downstairs. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 2 outs. Josh Smith getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. This is again 5 in a row. Next offering is fouled back. The Rangers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Good
that's
spot
off
for
the
the
plate.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Kyle Higashioka in the on-deck circle for Texas. Two on, two outs. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass. Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them. A little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in the Bronx, bottom of the sixth inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
That's to third. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one almost got him. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here is Aaron Judge. He is struck out and he is walked. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
Oh.
Popped in the air, left side. Young settles under this one, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. And a swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Oh, and 2 now.
No.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Designated hitter Andrew McCutcheon.
Ball.
Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Yarbrough won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz. He's into the game with the bases empty. So now it's Corey Seager, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. Chopped out in front of the plate. Over to Goldie. And that is the inning. Rangers go down quickly there, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Cole
Rangers,
Winn comes
number
on now.
60.
Well, the best
Cole
relievers love the
Winn.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
This one in the air, center field. One up, one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
That's ripped into the outfield. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Goldie in the box now. No balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Gavin Collier getting loose out there. Latz also throwing. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball.
The Rangers up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. On the ground, right side, Chisholm fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Out to short, Caballero. On to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air to left center. Caballero has a beat on it, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching for
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jacob Latz.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Carter, long run, great effort as he's able to haul it in. One pitch and one out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jason Roberts, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that skips in the dirt. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So up next, Jose Caballero.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one almost got him.
Ball 3.
Trent Grisham on deck, hoping for a chance to hit in the inning.
And if he gets up, Boog, big time power, he could tie the game with just one swing.
Draws the
Ball
walk
4.
there.
Take it base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Up.
In the dirt, blocked. The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2 stays alive.
No, that's a ball.
Caballero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees.
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Hedrick.
Well, he's struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball. That's the ball.
Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher,
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers.
Strike. Woo.
Now the 0-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rangers. Ready for baseball. Here in New York, here's Brandon Nimmo. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
Just missed.
That's a way. Strike. Woo.
Rodriguez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swings through that one out in front that time. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That pitch just
That's
misses
inside.
the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
The shortstop,
So a man aboard. Now it's Corey Seager. In the dirt. And that is downstairs. And the count now 2-0. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back in the Bronx, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Swings through that.
Come on, Trent.
No, that's
And
a
an
ball.
ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Comes a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Aaron Judge stands in here, takes ball one low. Grisham stands at second with no outs.
Ball.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Takes it in for the out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
This one in the air center field. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jr.
Smoked on the ground to second. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Back in New York, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
That's a ball.
Close
No,
one,
that's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. And the count is 2-0. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That is fifth, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Burger.
Huh.
You'll one. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. A sensational double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Evan Carter in
outside.
now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Second inning here, no score. That one not close, and the count is even 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ball. High.
Carter off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in New York, bottom half of inning number 2. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball 1.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Ball.
The 1-0. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 here.
Ball 2.
Upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Strike 1.
And now the 0-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Flips it. 1 at second to first.
He's
Not
safe.
in time. Great effort there. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. No advance on the bases, but it's 3-0 now. 2 on, 1 out. Top of the zone for a called strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one way inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Back in the Bronx, top half of the third inning, Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball. Strike one.
And he dodges that fastball.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and one gone.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Up against the wall and brings it in. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Fly to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, and that one handled. Gets it to first. Inning over. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Take your base.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. One out man at first. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Curveball drops in for a strike.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Man at first, one away. Inside, just missed. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
That clips the corner.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
No, that's a ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So a
That's
walk
out the corner.
puts runners at first and second.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Hey!
The Yanks looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. And
Ball.
that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the 4th, Andrew McCutchen stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball. Ball.
Next
That's
pitch
out
is
the corner.
outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any
Take your base.
confidence.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
That's a ball.
Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And now 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 2-1. Sliced hard, but foul. 4th inning underway, no score. Good job to fight that one off. outside
Ball
with a
three.
breaking ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Go ahead run on base. Here's Josh Young. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball. McCutchen, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Nice grab, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Austin Wells stepping in down for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
That one almost got him.
Ball 2.